welcome to Banjo's World. And today we're doing Shashibo again, but this time it's a little bit different. We're doing more of a tutorial style thing. So we're going to show you how to make different types of shapes with these, and even what I like to call mega shapes, where you combine multiple Shashibo. And we even have some Cubindi in dual motive to try some extra things. And it goes all the way up and all the way down with these cubes. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Shashibo. So we have a bunch right here. And I've only gotten one new one since the last video, which would be right here. This is a Gartel one. It's one of the more original ones. Last video,
I got
my
this
friend.
mermaid one.
Yeah, Rona has a mermaid one. Last video, my friend was in it, and we had more cubes then because those were some of his cubes. But now we have less. I agree with that.
And this is my mermaid, and this is my dragon skills one. This one, and this is pretty cool.
So these are the ones Rona's using today. These are the ones I'm using. So let's start off with a simple one. Now this
I'm
one.
starting with this one.
She's gonna start with that one. So this one is holographic series. It's the blue.
You can do this one.
It's blue holographic series.
You could do this one, or you could change it like this.
And
you could
there's
change it
one
like an
special
airplane.
feature with this, where if you put this under a black light, it actually glows. So let's go check that feature out. Okay, so we're in the darkest room in the house. Ooh, this is hot. But here is the glow. So it actually says the cube name, Shashibo Vapor, and you can already see like that kind of scale pattern. So if I turn it, we can go to some of the different sides. And I think for the most part it says Shashibo Vapor, but there's this special side here with like these raindrop scale looking things. And I think on the rest of them it just says Shashibo Vapor, which is actually really cool. I don't know, I think this might have been discovered recently, or we didn't discover it till after we got these cubes. But either way, it's a very interesting surprise. So not only is it holographic, but it's also black light reactive, which I think is really cool to have a little feature like that. But let's go to the rest of the cubes. Okay, so you can see the cube right here. This is the same one, not out in the dark with UV light. And you can see it is holographic, but there is no UV glow. But now that you know everything about this cube, let's try to make some shapes. So I have this one, I think it's called Confetti or something like that. It was, I think, one of the first cubes that was released for Shashibo. So we're gonna try to make multiple ones. So the first shape you can make, or one of the first, is this simple star one. Also kind of looks like a crown thingy, but it's a simple kind of star design. And if you take this one out,
Whoa, inside is cool. Look at
and then
this.
fold this in,
Inside is cool.
you get this, which is kind of like,
this is kind of cool.
yep, which is kind of, this is kind of like a cube, but with an illusion that there's a second one. And then if you take out the back part of that, you kind of get this really weird shape. I don't know what to call it. And then if you fold that part back
What do I
in,
do first?
you get what I call the
Mermaid. Let's do mermaid.
you get what I call the paper boat shape, which I don't know if that's its actual name, but that's what I call it. So let's see. Let's make some more shapes with this. So we kind of have
This
here,
looks like kind of cool.
and we're folding these out. So you basically fold everything out until all you see are these circle spiral looking things. Well, I guess it depends on which cube you have, but there's a certain side that will lead you to a hexagon. And fun fact,
Oh my God, a moon!
yeah, there's a moon on that one. That is the, I think, Jumby cube. So you can see it's hard, very hard and challenging. And I think even Shashibo themselves did even say something like this, but we beat them to that. I think they saw a bunch of people that were like, you can fit a cube in here. And then they did a video, and part of that video, they said something about that. But yeah, it makes it very heavy now.
I have to make a bunch of these.
But
I have to make a bunch of these so I can win the game.
open this up, and boom.
Well, This is mine too?
You're making a bunch of different shapes. Maybe if you keep making those, you can use some of mine too.
Okay.
We can do what I call a mega shape. I don't know if this is a shape, but I consider it one. And then if you get to here and fold this in, you get something kind of similar. And then you can actually keep folding this, I think, on and on, and it'll keep making that.
What is this?
Or not, I don't know.
Oh, this is so cool.
Maybe
the
not.
The other side is like a kind of rainbow, and this side is kind of cool.
All right, well, let's keep making more shapes of this. Okay, so I have 2 hexagons here. So
see this?
You can't, I don't think in any way can
Taking
you
some
connect the hexagons, which I think is kind of weird, but something you can do is if I change both of these,
it's way hard.
I can make them this shape.
Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Look.
Ooh, now this doesn't really connect, but that kind of works. But if I can let her know that I stole one of hers. If I can keep making this shape.
Look at this.
So you can make a bunch of these, and then I'll show you some shapes you can make with it. All right, so we have all of these shapes here. So first you're gonna wanna get 8 normal cubes, and you're gonna wanna make 8 of these shapes I showed you earlier.
And
So
this is normal cubes.
So you get them all together like this, and then I already have one there. Turn them over like this. You get these already. Oops, that might happen. And this is.
But it fall off.
It did fall off. But the thing with this is you're gonna want to get it in that perfect spot to where it sticks on all of these corners. Then you reconnect if yours happens to fall apart. So you reconnect on all of the corners, and you're gonna want to do that on that side as well. And this is just gonna help make it more sturdy and stable. So you can see that side's done. I got a mega hexagon. So you can, okay, well I have half a mega hexagon.
Look at mine. It's so cool. Oh.
So yeah, this is the mega.
I have an idea.
What? This is my mega hexagon. Oh, and now it has random little pieces on it. Okay, so we're making another shape. So you need to make first the paper boat. Then you turn that into a star. And then you take, so in my case, for me, this one is the farthest one. It's on the other side. So you fold that in. And then the closest one on the opposite side of it, you're gonna wanna fold that in. And then you kind of close this up, and it makes this 46. It makes this Shashibo S shape. So here we combine a whole bunch of those.
Number 2. 46. Number 2. 46.
But we have a whole bunch other ones right here. So if I combine all of these together, and then if I were to add it on top, boom, we got this weird alien accelerator.
No. It's a mega tree house.
It doesn't look anything like a tree house.
It does like a tree house.
But this one's really cool. I think this might be my favorite mega shape I have made so far. And the mega hexagon's gotta be up there. But let's make a few more mega shapes. Okay. So here's that one Shashibo S from earlier. And what you're gonna wanna do is basically just split it in half, and then it turns into this. So I have the layer from that Shashibo S right here. And I have 4 more of these. So all you gotta do is, oh, I forgot that these aren't compatible with these. These are the Shashibo battle shapes, but they're not for some reason compatible with regular Shashibo, which makes them different. But I might as well show you. So, you just put 4 of them together in this shape. And then what I'm doing is I'm grabbing the bottom layer of the Shashibo S's and then putting this structure made out of this shape on top of it. So it kind of slides into place with the bottom. And you have this nice interesting thing. This shape turned out pretty cool. It
Yeah.
uses a total of 3 different types of shapes. So remember, when you're making like a mega shape or anything, you can use as many different types of
Like
Shashibo
this
shapes.
cool thing.
Yeah, you can use as many different types of
Like
Shashibo shapes
my
as you want.
specific, like the paper belt or like the paper and one.
Yeah, there's a lot of different shapes you can make with these. But just remember, when making mega shapes, you can use any sort of shape together.
Or you can just
Most of the
make
time.
this, and it's extra cool if you make this. It'll be extra cool, like the top and this and this.
Yeah.
And this and
Um,
it's like a tree house here now.
I don't know what she's talking about with the treehouse thing. But yeah,
It's a tree house.
well, you can use
Make
a lot.
a dinosaur.
Make a dinosaur. You can use all sorts of different shapes when making
Like-
mega shape.
If you like turn it in a ball, like a triangle, like a Peppa Pig, like a play of tigers and.
A play of tigers. Anyways, I think that's it for today's video.
Goodbye, welcome to Magic
Is she speaking in an Australian accent? Anyways, if this video
Welcome to Banter's World.
if this video gets 5 likes, I almost said views. If this video gets 5 likes, then we will do another Shashibo video in the future. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye!